Welcome to Intro to Recreational Insurance Training. In this training, you're going to learn about the type of vehicles that can be insured through recreational vehicle insurance, and we'll also be learning policy basics, as well as being introduced to the coverages that are available to add for recreational vehicles. And lastly, you're going to be able to see what information you'll need when quoting. Let's get started. What are recreational vehicles? A recreational vehicle is a motorized, drivable, or non motorized, towable vehicle that may be used for recreational activities such as camping and traveling. We can quote recreational vehicles with Safeco, Foremost, and Progressive. Each carrier has different eligibility guidelines and coverage offerings, which gives us the ability to cater to different customers' needs. Before we move on to coverages, let's take a look at the different types of recreational vehicles. The recreational vehicles that fall into the motorized category are motorhomes. Motorhomes are then categorized into three different types: Class A, Class B, and Class C. The class type a motorhome is placed in directly correlates with the size of the vehicle. You'll need to know the differences between the types of motorhomes as this is part of the quoting process. What motorhomes are considered a Class A? Class A motorhomes are the largest and offer the most storage. These frames are built on commercial bus chassis, a commercial truck chassis, or motor vehicle chassis. They can be anywhere from 20 feet to up to 45 feet in length or even longer. They also require a commercial driver's license due to the size of the vehicle. Class B motorhomes are vans. They are typically the smallest motorhomes and are built inside a regular cargo van. Also known as sleeper vans or camper vans, Class B motorhomes are one of the smallest RV classes. Their size can range from 17 to 23 feet. Class C motorhomes are built on a bare van chassis, and they usually have storage or a sleeping area over the driver's cab. These vehicles can range anywhere from 20 to 30 feet in length. Let's go over the non motorized or towable vehicle types. Travel trailers are not broken down into categories based on length or size like the drivable motorhomes. Travel trailers are broken down by style, but also based on how they are towed. There are travel trailers, which are towed from the vehicle's bumper ball hitch. We also have fifth wheel trailers, which are typically pulled from within the bed of the vehicle. These are known as fifth wheel hitches, just like the toy haulers, which can also be towed from a fifth wheel hitch or from a bumper ball hitch. Any type of these trailers come in different styles, sizes, and amenities. Now that we've reviewed what it is these vehicles look like and what it is we'll be insuring under recreational vehicle insurance, let's talk about coverages. So, what coverages are available through recreational vehicle insurance? As you can see here, just as personal auto, part of the coverage offerings are liability, comprehensive and collision, uninsured and underinsured motorist, medical payments, and roadside assistance. In addition to that, depending on how the recreational vehicles are used, customers can also purchase vacation liability, emergency expense, additional living expense, full timer liability, personal property, and trailer coverage. These are all new coverages, and although not every customer may need them, it'll be important that you understand what coverages are available to offer and what each coverage is. Let's break them down. Vacation liability provides coverage for claims made against the insured for bodily injury or property damage that results from an accident at the site where the insured's motorhome is parked and being used for recreational purposes. Emergency expense coverage is for temporary housing, travel expenses, and costs to return the motorhome to the insured's home or storage place when a covered loss occurs while more than 50 miles away from the insured's home. For example, a collision. Additional living expense is a way to increase coverage provided in the emergency expense coverage limit. Not all of our carriers offer this coverage. Full timer liability provides personal liability coverage similar to a homeowner policy. It protects full timers when they park their motorhome and use it as a residence. This coverage includes medical payments to others and first aid expenses. The liability limits found in the full timer liability coverage is equal to the policy's bodily injury liability limits. Personal property coverage is to cover the insured's personal belongings within the vehicle in the event they are damaged by a covered loss, such as a theft. Lastly, trailer coverage is part of the comprehensive and collision coverage with Progressive only, and it provides physical damage coverage for utility trailers and tow dollies used in conjunction with the insured's motorhome. Lastly, what does quoting look like for recreational vehicles? In order to provide the customer with the quote, we'll need to know the following: the driver's information, which would include their date of birth, license type, and status. We would also need the vehicle's information, whether it's a motorhome or trailer, and include the year, make, and model, and the registered owner's name. We would also need to know the coverage that they need. And in the event that the customer does not have the VIN number, we can still quote using the year, make, and model, but you'll also need to ask the customer the type of motorhome it is: Class A, B, or C, and the length of the vehicle. When it comes to quoting, we must enter all the quotes manually. We cannot quote using TurboRater today. As best practice and to ensure a good customer experience, we want to make sure we are leaving detailed notes of the quote, such as the quote number, the office it was quoted under, the RV information, as well as the coverages quoted with, and of course, also the drivers quoted along with the prices given in the quote. That concludes the introduction to recreational vehicle insurance. You'll receive additional training in the upcoming Phase 4 training. Thanks for watching.